Governor Hutchinson giving his final State of the State address, reflecting on the state's wins over the last 8 years and what he hopes the future holds once he moves on.
Our Katrin Asaf at today's State of the State as the governor addressed the General Assembly for the final time. And Katrin, a whole lot to cover today.
Absolutely, Laura. Bob, the governor talked about everything from electric cars to tax cuts, focusing on the future of infrastructure in the state and what he hopes for public safety. While there was no shortage of clapping from lawmakers, not everyone agreed with what was said.
The opportunity to serve and lead the state that I love has been the highest privilege of my public career.
An emotional ending for Asa Hutchinson, reflecting on his time as governor for his final State of the State address. He began by celebrating his two-term wins, new Arkansas jobs and industries.
Last week, we broke ground on the largest economic development project in state history, the U.S. Steel announcement on the construction of a new steel mill in Osceola.
And the completion of a career-long goal.
We have lowered the individual income tax rate from 7% when I got elected to 5.5% this year.
3 areas got the bulk of his attention: funding for health care, education, and public safety. Past successes, also in Arkansas's future.
I won't be here for the end of the story, but together we can write the first chapter.
As the governor looked towards a state without him, he pushed what he sees as the state's next big win: electric and self-driving cars, an industry he says we're already primed for.
In eastern Arkansas, we produce the steel that is required for battery casing in electric vehicles. So we are in a good position to shape the future from Arkansas for our nation.
And continued support for law enforcement, a way he thinks the natural state can make a national impact.
The actions of this General Assembly to fund more, pay more, and to appreciate more will send the unmistakable message that in Arkansas, we support and value our law enforcement officers.
Hutchinson proposed one-time payments for officers and an expanded grant program for new gear. But when it came time to push a state prison expansion, some attendees pushed back.
To fund a new 498 inmate prison facility. Now let me
The House will come to order.
The governor's last words to lawmakers, a call for unity, as protesters' chants echoed from outside the chamber doors. Now, 2 people were detained by Capitol Police due to that interruption. In terms of lawmakers, they're going to be kicking this fiscal session into high gear tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. when they start with the Joint Budget Committee. Reporting at the Capitol, Katrin Asaf. Back to you.